Your habits are what make you. A great habit can propel you to heights that you never thought possible, and a bad habit can lead to an early grave. You want the truth about what it takes to be rich or financially free and retire early? Well, it starts with having some supercharged habits. And I believe everybody can be rich and have financial freedom and retire early despite all the lies you've been told. So if you want to take control of your life, I'll show you the very real alternative to retiring early and achieving financial freedom. So make sure you're subscribed because they want you working forever and I want you completely free of all this mess. Habit number 1 that made me rich is constantly learning. Almost all successful and rich people are constantly learning, not just watching a YouTube video about investing. They're learning how to actually invest in various markets and various different asset classes. Learn how to start a business properly. Learn how to take advantage of the tax code and understand the tax code. When you're constantly learning, it also means that you're going to be more and more consistently winning. And the stats actually prove it out even more, with 88% of rich people reading at least 30 minutes a day, and unfortunately, only 2% of everyone else, regardless of income bracket, middle or low bracket, unfortunately only 2% actually read 30 minutes a day as well. So stop consuming content and start learning if you want to be rich. Habit number 2, planning every dollar. I don't know a single rich person who doesn't know where every single dollar of their money goes. It's all accounted for, but yet most people, when you ask them, have no real clue where any of their money goes. They might have a general idea, they might know where some of it goes, but they don't know where all of it goes. Rich people know where it goes, where it's headed, what return is it getting. They understand all of that and they track all of that. It's not coincidence, guys, that those who track their money and understand where every dollar of it goes are the same exact folks who continue to see their money grow year after year after year. So if you want to be rich, make sure you're tracking all your money and constantly understanding where it is all going. Number 3, schedule every part of your day completely out. I lay out what I need to do every single day, even on the weekends. I know exactly what benchmarks I need to hit, exactly what task I need to accomplish. Everything, every meeting, every phone call, everything is laid out for me, so that way I make sure I am maximizing my time and I'm getting the most amount of things done. And on those rare occasions where I don't plan it out that way, it's amazing how little I actually get done. Matter of fact, sometimes things end up compounding on myself because that's how little actually gets done when I don't plan it out like that. Most people have an idea as to what they want to do every day, but if you don't actually have the plan laid out on paper like that, or in an app on your phone or whatever the case is, you always end up falling victim to scrolling on your phone or chatting with coworkers or doing a myriad of other things outside of accomplishing the task that you need to accomplish if you want to be rich and move that ball forward. What you end up doing is you end up doing the bare minimum that day while you kind of take advantage of all these other little dopamine hits and all these other more fun things to do than accomplishing tasks that you need to do. And if you want to do big things in life, like getting rich, then you absolutely have to maximize that time and do the opposite of what everybody else does with their time, because everybody else is not rich. Extraordinary efforts require maximum efficiency, and you can't do that if you're not planning out every step of every day. And habit number 4 that made me rich is setting goals. It sounds basic and easy, but if you don't set them, you have no idea how to schedule your day or where you're actually going. And guess what? When I ask people what their goals are, they generally can't tell me anything in regards to that. They can tell me something general like, oh, I want to be rich one day, or I'd love to lose weight. But then when you ask, okay, what are you doing to hit that goal? They have no idea because it's not a defined actual goal they set in the first place. I set them for physical, mental, business, investments, and relationships, so that way I have defined goals for all of those and I can take steps daily in order to make those better. You're not going to get there in a day. You're not going to make this big jump from over here to over here. You got to take a bite out of the elephant, one bite at a time, one day at a time. I'm not sure I've met anyone who had six-pack abs who didn't have a goal to have six-pack abs. I've never met a person that just accidentally became rich. I've never met an accidental doctor or an accidental dentist or anything else like that. It's not an accident, it's intentional, and goal setting allows planning and execution to take place. You have to have all 3 of those in order to actually hit those bigger goals. And implementing just these habits, just these simple habits, allowed me to get rich. And the good news is this channel is about alternative routes to financial freedom and getting rich like that, because they want you working forever and I want you completely free for this mess. So make sure you're subscribed so that way you get all this content, because they don't want you to see it. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.